Hola, ¿cómo estás? This is Samari. Yeah, I think I look like crap today. Whatever. I had another video up that I did, but it was just not good. I did not like that video at all, so I took it down. So if you watch my newest video and then you see that it just mysteriously disappeared, it's because I took it down because I didn't like the way it was. It's just bad, but so this is like the remix, the other bad remix. But I just wanted to make a video on abortion, and I guess this is a very controversial subject because I know there's a lot of people who agree with abortion and a lot of people who don't agree with abortion. And I'm one of those chicks who don't agree with abortion. Like it's just a legalized way to murder and get away with it, and you don't have to go to jail for it. Seriously. Kind of like going to a pharmacy. It's a legal way of pushing drugs. It's just America has a way of legalizing everything. It's just bullshit. And I know a couple females that have had abortions. And just recently, one of my friends or one of my coworkers she got pregnant. So she's about to have a baby, but this is her second pregnancy. Her first pregnancy, she was a teenager. I think she was about 15 or 16, maybe older, maybe 17. And she told me that she had gotten pregnant, and I asked her, what happened, because I'm thinking, maybe she had a miscarriage, but she actually had an abortion. And I asked her why, and she said, oh, well, me and the baby just didn't get along, so I got an abortion. Which, I know there was more to the story than that, but I didn't even ask her any more questions. I just looked at her like she was fucking crazy, because, like, I don't agree with abortion, and just, I don't think there's an excuse. There's no excuse to kill your baby, your own flesh and blood, like, and I know a lot of people say, well, it's not really considered a baby unless it's after the first trimester, because legally, before you reach your third month or 12 weeks of pregnancy, you can still get an abortion. But anytime after that, if you get an abortion or try to get an abortion, it's illegal. It's considered murder, because 3 months after a woman gets pregnant, the baby is considered to be a human. But anytime before that, during that 3-month period of pregnancy, it's not considered a human at all. It's considered just a fetus, which is bullshit. That's like saying a banana is not a banana unless it's ripe. If I go to the store and buy some bananas that are still green, does that mean they're not bananas because they're not ripe? You know what I'm saying? That does it make it any less of a banana because they're still green? That's how these doctors or this government views a fetus. Oh, 3 months before it's not a human, it's just a fetus, so legally you can get an abortion, you can kill your baby. But anytime after that, it's a human. Suddenly it's a human. How stupid is that? People who think like that are twisted. Like, that's bullshit. And if you don't have the common sense to realize that that's bullshit, you're lost. You're brainwashed, because like I said, it's like going to the store and buying bananas that are not ripe and saying that it's not a banana because they're not ripe. It doesn't make any sense. And I was watching on YouTube a couple weeks ago. I can't remember the name of the video, but you can look for it. I don't even remember what it's called, but there's this guy, and he was talking about abortion, and he was saying he had done some research, and he found out, because abortion is very high in the black community, it's the highest, black people, we have the highest abortion rate. He was saying that more black women get abortions than black men kill each other in the streets. So before you get all sad next time you watch the news about another dude, another black man getting shot down in the street, just think about how many black women are killing their babies, how many black women are getting abortions, because more black women abort their babies than black men get shot up in the street. And that's a damn shame. Like, you'll never hear it on the news about a black woman killing her baby getting an abortion because it's considered to be legal and it's not wrong. But you'll hear about a dude getting shot all the time, always trying to make the black man look like the enemy. I'm not saying they're all black men are great. There are some black dudes out there that are like messed up in the head and crazy, but there are some black females who are like messed up in the head and they're crazy too, because it's like, I just don't see how that can be justified to get an abortion. And a lot of people always use this other stupid argument, oh, well, if the woman gets raped, then it's her right to get an abortion, which I think is bullshit as well, because back in the day when slavery was still around and the slaves were getting raped on the plantation, the female slaves getting raped and getting pregnant, they didn't get abortions, they kept the babies. And I'm not saying that, I mean, if you get raped, you have to keep the baby, but it's just, you can give it up for adoption, seriously. And that's for any situation, I believe, whether you get raped or voluntarily get pregnant, like, if you can't take care of the baby, if you're financially unstable, give it up for adoption. You don't have to kill the baby. Killing the baby, getting an abortion, is like making the baby pay the price for your irresponsibility, for your lack of common sense. You're making the baby give up his or her life for your mistakes, because you decided you're going to lay down and get pregnant, and then, oh, I can't be pregnant, let me get an abortion. That's so wrong. It's just, you're making the baby pay the price for your mistake. And I can't imagine how some women can keep living their lives every day knowing that they killed their own child. Like, and I know maybe there might be some extremely rare cases where a woman has to get an abortion because it's like impeding her health, like hazardous to her health, like, that's so rare that you hear about a woman who has to get an abortion because she's physically unable, or she's physically, like, she's unhealthy, she can't have a baby. That's like the only reason I can see a woman justifiably getting an abortion. But other than that, there's just no reason, there's no excuse, in my opinion. This is my opinion, so I don't want anyone coming on my page saying, well, you're foolish. I don't want, you can disagree with me. I don't mind if you disagree. If you're the type of person, who agrees with abortion, you can leave your comments and everything, but I'm just letting my opinion out because I don't think it's right, and it's wrong. It's the baby should not have to pay the price of death because the mother or the father. And speaking of the father, there are a lot of females who get abortions and the father of the baby doesn't even know about it. And I've noticed that, because like I said, I know a few females who have gotten abortion, and 2 out of 3 of those females got an abortion and the father didn't even know that she was pregnant. These girls, they get pregnant and the baby daddy don't know, and they go and get an abortion. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes the father is against it. He doesn't even want the mother to get an abortion. He actually wants to keep the baby, but some females, they're just out of their minds. I just, and they always say, and they always leave it up to the woman. It's always her decision, when it's not. Women obviously can't get pregnant on their own, so I don't think it should be just up to the woman to decide whether or not to have the abortion. They really should start involving the fathers, because I think that some of these fathers don't even know that the freaking woman is pregnant and she's going off killing his baby. Like what the fuck, it's bullshit. Oh, why am I laughing? This is not a laughing matter. But anyways, yeah, I look like a nerd today. But that's it for this video. I actually have to go to work in a little bit. I'm late for work, actually. Yeah, I gotta leave in a little bit or I'm gonna be late. But leave me your comments and send me your messages. Let me know what you think. If you agree with it, if you don't agree with it, I mean, I really want to hear some of the comments of people who do agree with abortion. Like, what the hell? Like, I really want to know what you think. Why is it right to have an abortion? Like, why do you agree? But yeah, just leave me your comments. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys later. See you guys next week. Peace.